topic, number 4.
Holy shit.
I'm pulling a Nick.
And we're 2 hours and 12 minutes into this show.
So bad.
Go pee.
I'm going to
Should we take a...
42 minutes left on the card.
We'll
What's
finish
the
this.
next topic?
It's Nick's topic. Where will you be in 5 years?
Where will it be in 5 years?
Oh, sure.
So I mean, I think we do this every year now. I think
Are we
it's
starting or are we
tradition.
waiting for Tim?
You want to wait for
Tim, do you want us to wait or do you want to start?
I don't care.
Pee with the door open. We'll
Stab that turd, brother.
He can hear us still.
Stab it.
door's open. Yeah, he's fine.
You know, part of the
You
excitement
know,
of
my
this
guy's
new
pants are off.
He's like a 5-year-old in the urinal.
Let me see the Brad Pitt of the internet's cock. Bring to me a virgin.
Brad Pitt of the internet.
You're just joining us. This
I
was
don't know
full.
why I said
Yeah.
that.
It's Gonzo now.
happening.
This stuff's good, by the way. Thank you for bringing it.
You know, I realized just before, because I was like, oh, yeah, Portillo, and I started touching him, and then I just was like, this dog is so soft, and I looked over at the monitor, and you're right, it does look
Like
like
you're jacking Greg off.
jacking Greg off.
Sometimes-
I totally had to like stop.
Sometimes
There
when,
he is.
especially not now because we don't.
Isn't he good? Isn't he a good boy? And it's like fucking right on the monitor. I look like I'm blowing your friend.
There's
It looks like I'm just swallowing the goodness.
he does have a lot of goodness. There have been times
do.
when I've accidentally stroked Greg's arm instead of
Little-
Portillo,
a
and he
little
doesn't.
chicken
He
wing.
doesn't.
I don't mind. I like
the
being
dog is
touched.
sitting in his crotch.
When you were doing,
so-
you know what? The thing I enjoy the most is a hand massage. So when you were doing like the knuckle thing, I was like, this is good.
I fucking love him. You know what I like? And this is gonna sound dirty, so I'll try to keep it from sounding sexual because it is coming out of my mouth, and I recognize this. So I want you to know that. I like the unsolicited massage. When someone just comes up and rubs the back without you asking or having to pay for it,
Sure.
it is the most amazing thing.
You did it to me today. It felt great.
It's so
When
good.
you do it, it's amazing.
I got good hands.
It really is.
Except Kevin, says Tim from the other room.
Well, because Kevin always tries to crack a weird joint that then gives
But
you
I haven't been
arthritis.
tortured by you for like 21 years.
I do it to you too.
I do like your.
But we haven't
brothers.
been tortured. I mean, like Tim again, the brother topic. He's been around you too long. You're like milk that's gone sour, but he can't throw it away because his sister, who has been lost since 1989, is on the carton.
Jesus Christ!
But he can't throw it away.
That went so dark.
The only time he gets to see his sister anymore is when he opens the fridge and stares back in her 1989 eyes.
Does she have braces?
What the fuck?
No,
are
she
you
wasn't
saying?
smiling with her mouth.
What
but
are
she
we
had that
talking
cool
about?
laser background behind her.
Oh, I love that laser
the
background.
laser background was so
That was
fucking
so
good.
dope. I was like, can I have a laser background?
Yeah, first grade, I think, when I convinced my parents to do that for me because it was like more money, of course.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you want to be on blue? Do you want to be in the forest? Do you want the lasers? I want the fucking
fucking
lasers.
lasers,
Looks like
Mom.
I'm in the Phantom Zone. Hell yeah, I want
Do you
that.
not know who your child is? Where are we going to be in 5 years?
5 years is so far.
But we'll be doing kind of funny.
No, for sure.
Easy.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Is like, you want something that I can fucking guarantee in 5 years is that me, Nick, Greg, Colin will be, and Kevin. Sorry.
Notice I just want to.
I was gonna say I think there's a better chance of Kevin being with you than us.
No. I think that we're all gonna be doing shit.
Yeah, for kind of funny.
Yeah. I think that it's not going to be a Beatles thing. It's not going to be
A Yoko.
a Yoko or whatever. It's like
Or any
I think,
band, really.
I think that we're going to have
Thank
differences.
God that there isn't some girl tearing one of the members of this group out every so often.
Where is Colin?
No, I don't even want to joke about that.
We're talking
Oh,
about
I'm
Colin?
totally fucking around.
I
We
know,
all love
I know
Aaron.
you are. I know you are. I love her. But even
we
because
talking
Colin, I want
Colin
Colin to know
Moriarty.
that I believe.
No, I'm
I
joking.
believe that
I was
we'll
so
be
excited
together.
that I would be here, and he's thank you, Greg. Thank you. Go Islanders. Go Islanders. Thank you. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. It's
That is
great.
the single worst Colin Moriarty impression I've ever heard in my life.
I thought it was Ed Sullivan.
I wasn't trying to. I wasn't trying.
This
I
next
wasn't
group,
trying.
the Beatles.
Yeah. No. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm sad he's not here. Let's take a minute for fallen friends.
We're gonna talk about FaceTime for you to talk
Oh
to
fuck!
him.
Can we do that?
I'll text.
Cut that out.
Cut that out.
Yeah.
I want you to come back from that.
And we're back.
Anyways, back to it. Honestly,
sorry.
I think
Kevin, by the way, has a fucking page and a half of notes from this
God.
episode.
But there are a lot of like ad things.
Yeah, it's
cut-
not.
Not
this is
like
good.
cut that out. Shit! It's like a disease.
I honestly believe that in 5 years, Kind of Funny is going to be better than ever, and that we're all still going to be good, and everything's going to be great. It's not going to be one of those bad stories. And it's like I feel like we got past the bad story part. Like I think that could have been, I don't know.
Oh,
even,
before we even left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And I think like even
There were
before.
growing pains of like
Exactly,
how
but-
do we work with each other and what does
But
that
even
mean?
then,
and what
though,
are we doing?
I think this last year has just proven to all of us how we need to work with each other and how we need to grow with each other, how to deal with each other, and most importantly, how individually we need to lead certain fronts and just grow that way. So it's not growing apart; it's growing in the same direction, just separately. you know, and then bringing that all together. And I think that because we have that foundation, unless something ridiculous, like there are very few things that I think could happen that would ruin what we have going for us. So it's like, unless one of us kills somebody's that we love or sleeps with someone.
That's
So if
not
you sleep
true,
with
though.
Kevin, Nick,
Yeah.
Oh well.
I think we could bounce back
That
from
might
a
be the
sleeping.
we had a moment at
I don't know
PAX
about that.
Prime this
Really?
year.
I don't know about that.
Nick's always offering stuff up in a weird way, and I think that like it could just happen
But I know, but I'm talking about Kevin.
Wait,
if we
who's-
slept with
If
Kevin.
anyone
girlfriend
sleeps
can I
with
sleep
Kevin,
with?
I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Okay.
But
sleep
besides
with
that, I think that we're good, and I
That's
think
a
that
line we
that's,
can't cross. Sure.
Not that that was the thing that I was worried about, but I mean, in any type of thing like this that we're growing, we're building, like those moments do happen. But I do think that we've crossed the path of trusting each other and respecting each other and becoming friends. I honestly, that's really the way it comes down to it. Yeah. We're now friends. We weren't friends. We were acquaintances. I think we're friends now.
Sure. We're
I would
family
say
now.
that. Yeah.
I
definitely.
would say
We're not
family.
friends. We're family.
Yeah,
but no,
family.
but even then, we're friends too. It's family and friends. We've been
I
family.
actually-
But
for
see,
a
I
long
think it's
time.
family. I think family supersedes it. Because I think we were acquaintances
Yeah,
for a long
I
time,
agree
but
with
now
that.
we are like, you know, Colin used to always use this thing of like, I just want to take my hand and jump, blah, blah, blah. This is when we were working at IGN. And then finally I grabbed his hand one day. He's like, I don't know if I want to jump. I'm like, God, fucking jump. You said you would. But like, that's the thing. We're all intrinsically tied to one another now, right? Like,
Yeah.
That's the thing. And I think that's the thing of like, you can't even get mad at anybody.
No, I know.
You can get mad. Well, we all get mad at each other except him.
But
I
that's
get mad. I just don't show it.
Yeah.
That's the thing though. If you're gonna listen to Nick call you a cocksucker, you've flipped over the duality of the moment, like your
Oh,
friendship
yeah.
and
I
family.
haven't given you a lot.
Well, I mean, the moment
you know what I
when-
mean? Because
the thing-
any
the-
other professional, if somebody called me a
Oh,
cocksucker,
trust me. I know.
would
I know.
level them.
I fucked that glass.
Thank you.
Okay, you
The-
called
the
many a
thing-
person a cocksucker, man.
I know.
I don't use that phrase, Nick.
Do you want some of this?
Yeah, you use way worse phrases.
What phrases do I use? It's worse. I'm not. No,
Kevin,
I'm
get
not
the
going
bleep
to.
button ready.
We're not
No,
going
no,
to
no.
cut.
And this is a growing thing with Nick. Like for me, the moment that I knew me and Nick were friends and we're fucking like partners, like business partners in life, whatever you want to call it, is the first time you flipped out at me. It was over some dumb shit, totally dumb shit, and
Usually is.
I apologized to you. Like I was like, and you apologized to me afterwards, but like I brought you in a room, I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry. And I was like, oh fuck, this is my fault. It wasn't until the next time I realized it's not my fault. It's just it's not anyone's fault, really. Like I don't even blame you. It's more a circumstantial thing of you being stressed and this and whatever.
Yeah.
That was when I was like, oh, we just got to keep. That's Nick. That's how Nick does things.
That's how I deal with reality.
everyone. And again, it's only been 4 times in 6 years.
Sure.
So,
I always feel bad about them, but that's
the thing is I know you feel bad about it, but that first time I didn't know that. Like I didn't know until I talked to Eric Hart, and I'm like, dude, Nick flipped out at me, and he was just like, oh, Nick does that. That's the Nick thing.
Yeah,
like,
I flipped that on Eric a couple times.
yeah, exactly.
Eric's
And-
like,
and-
you done?
But that's the thing where it's like,
But you
oh,
learn that. We learn that that's how it
exactly.
is.
And then everything becomes cool. And Colin, same. I've had those situations with Colin. Honestly, Colin, I've never been closer to him than I have been in the past 4 months. Like he's opened up, he is happy, and he wants to be
Part of everything, yeah.
Yeah, and socially.
But we've all
and
learned how to
everything.
work with each other and what it means, right? Like now when I'll snip at Kevin, Colin will interject and be like, Kevin, Greg doesn't want to talk to you right now. Don't do it. And similar to what you're talking about, from my end, the day you called them cocksuckers, part of it was my fault or the situations I had set up or whatever, and I wasn't here at the moment. And so I texted back to Tim, like, we're going back and forth, and I'm explaining what's happening. I'm like, do you want food? Tim responds, yes, please. I go, give me everyone's order. Tim responds, you know what? Forget it. Nick just hulked out on everyone after the call, trying to calm everything down. And I go, great, mad at me? Or is he just mad at the situation? Tim says, literally everything right now. He just left, but he'll be back. And I say, fuck. Tim says, we will handle this. I think he'll be calmed down when he comes back. And I go, of course, he always does.
Yeah.
Like we
That
all
is-
know
we get it.
all know the pieces on the board and how this plays out. So like it's one of those like you know, ever
Yeah, I
since
mean-
the poster tube, we all know to calm down. And same
Okay.
thing with me. When I get really snippy and shitty.
The poster tube was
That's
not.
because Nick is definitely.
What is this?
Don't show it to the camera.
One of my friends knows I'm podcasting.
Let me see it.
What is that?
What does it look like?
Why is it purple though?
Jesus Christ!
Some-
Thank you, Chris
Some of them
Torno.
are purple. Some of them are
That is fucking
like
awesome.
a dark tan.
That was a great reference shot.
The poster moment I wasn't super rage mode. That I was having more fun with, but you guys interpreted it that I was
I
pissed
saw
off.
it.
I know you saw it.
I was playing a little bit, playing that a little bit off of the camera. I was
The camera was off. You unplugged the camera.
I was a little angry, but I wasn't like, I wasn't raging. I was having more fun with it than I was actually like, I need to get this rage out. But the moment last week, I was like, I'm then just because to be fair, and I'm not making excuses for this because it's inexcusable to treat people like this, but the January has been really fucking hard.
It's been a really rough
man.
month. It's been a really rough
And
month.
I got
for
hit
us.
by all this shit at once. And I was like, I'm just trying to solve these problems as much as possible. But every time I try to solve a problem, it's really frustrating when 2 other problems result from that.
Yep.
Right? Or because of something that I couldn't control that I thought I had already gotten ahead of, something else happens where it was not, I'm not blaming you for this, but like,
Oh, no.
there was just out of the 1,001 things we ask you to do every week, I put something on your plate that just couldn't be there because there was already something there and we didn't figure it out. And
Until it was mid thing where we're like, oh,
Right.
fuck.
Right. And then compacted on top of that, the fact that Kevin is smarter than me and just really likes winning arguments. Just really likes it. He'll just keep going until he finds something that he can pick apart to win with you. And that makes me want to fucking destroy, just press the button and nuke the planet.
Yeah.
I'm like, where all you motherfuckers are going with me right now.
It makes sense.
Hit button.
But it's just because there's something about Kevin that I haven't cracked yet. And it's that, and I maybe, and this is bleed over to the brothers 5 years, whatever the fuck you want to do.
This whole
Does he
episode.
get mad and stuff?
Dude, okay, so real talk. This is getting really, really, really
Let's
real.
fucking take our shirts off.
I love him.
No.
so much.
Whoa, Kevin, whoa!
I'm watching
Whoa,
my
whoa,
shirt to see
whoa.
if you're doing it.
Nice shooting, Tex.
With Kevin, me and Kevin have gotten into, I would say, 3 fights in our entire life.
Oh, what
ever.
kind of fights?
Maybe 2.
What kind of fights?
Maybe 2.
Not physical.
Not physical.
And they're all of them are involving Christmas. All of them. Literally, that's all it is. And it's because Kevin, I'm a piece of shit, and I have my rules that I stand by. And I am a piece of shit for them, but I stand by them. But Kevin pushes that because that's the one thing we're just completely opposites on. Where I'm like, yeah, it's Christmas.
Are you guys married?
Right? I mean, that's kind of what it's at.
No,
where
seriously.
He wants to spend time with his family, whatever, and the last thing I want to do is do that. And he will fight me for it. And like there's been multiple times. I thought it was 3. You say 2, I'll take 2. Where he's just like, you need to come. You need to fucking come. And I'm like, no. This was the first year that I just didn't even come. And I had real valid excuses for it. The anniversary stream we did this year. Hey, did that not fucking work?
It worked fine.
Yeah, it was because of that Christmas day that I worked really hard.
Christmas Eve.
Angry.
Whatever, all the shit. Anyways, regardless, Kevin knows how to push your buttons, but it's similar to Nick. Once you learn him, you learn what to not listen to, and you learn what to listen to. There's not a single person in this world that I'll go to when I have a question before Kevin. Like every single good thing that comes my way, I run it by Kevin. I'm like, what do you think about this? How can we improve this? Whatever. He gets me. He knows how to think. He's very, 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 very intelligent, and he knows all this shit. He also knows how to fuck with me like no one knows how to fuck
That's
with me.
because he's close to you.
But I know how to not give a fuck.
I haven't figured that one out yet.
I have that defense, and that's the thing. Nick just hasn't learned that yet.
Like,
you will.
Do you remember the time we were driving down to LA and we got into a screaming match with each other because we were debating what would happen if the moon disappeared?
You guys are wrong. I've done research since then.
And
I
again,
love that episode.
guess
by
what
the way.
happened, guys? I stayed fucking quiet.
No, you
I
didn't. No,
think it got sucked
you
in.
actually jumped in on his side, which made Sean even more pissed.
Well, okay,
Sean,
but
you didn't
again,
get mad.
but here's
Sean got mad.
and again,
I didn't get
I'll
mad
stand
that one.
up for Kevin.
I was having more fun than anything else.
I'll hit on Kevin forever, but I'll fucking take his side in the fact that I know that he gives a shit more than Sean does, more than like a lot of people do.
See, that's one of those situations where I did recognize what Kevin was doing, and I'm like, aha, I am not going to play into this.
Right, and you
I'm going to
didn't-
fuck with Kevin by going to sciencefacts.com or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah,
Bad side, and then not read the whole.
And
No,
yeah, exactly.
I picked the line that supported my point, just like
And
any good
stop
arguer
reading.
does. Yeah, and you were like, what was the name of that website? I was like, is your phone working? And you're like, no, because I have a dumbass Android phone that
Oh
doesn't
my
have...
god! The thing about Kevin though that people don't appreciate is that he is so much like Colin. Everyone fucking loves Colin, right?
Yeah.
Colin is the fucking fan favorite, and Kevin is more like him than any of us.
Yeah.
And any of us will be. He watches documentaries for fun more than Nick does. Nick does it for like some weird. I don't even know why you do
I like
it.
documentaries.
Yeah, but Kevin likes facts. Kevin likes history, and it's really interesting. So
'cause he
once
likes
you
the
know
arguments.
what the fuck is happening right now.
Okay.
I'll ask a very important question. You want to go outside?
He's like, Daddy, I gotta
He wants to go outside.
Okay.
So I got this is the first one. No, you can keep the show rolling
No,
because we're talking about where do you want to be in 5 years, and we're suddenly talking about
Alright.
Kevin's rage or whatever.
Sorry, I
No,
want Matt,
no,
I
no.
want Matt to answer.
You're missing the point. This is an amazing episode. Everything's
It
been
is.
awesome.
It is.
Let's put a pause. I'm gonna stick another card in there. 'Cause
No,
I think
we need to finish this, or they'll never. Are they even doing a Game Over Greg exclusive anymore? Are they doing love and sex stuff? There's all this stuff that we are running into because the content's so good here.
Yeah.
But I'd rather you continue to talk while I walk my dog.
Yeah, just take him out.
Just everybody keep talking.
Yeah, we can do whatever you
You have
want.
27 minutes to save the world, as Justin Timberlake would say.
I like that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Greg.
Come on, Gordy.
What are we talking about?
I
Where
just
do
wanna
you
say-
want to be in 5 years?
Yeah, where do you want to do 5 years? So we talked a little bit, but if you're just joining this random segment, you didn't listen to the other 2 hours of our shit and sex talk.
shut that mic.
It still looks cool, though.
You know,
This is so I can turn where the fuck I want. Boom, boom. Beow, beow, beow. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
No, you got to go to that one.
Oh, that's right.
yeah, what'd you bring over?
What's up, everybody? Okay, go. What are we talking about?
So yeah, Matt. I mean, your career and your job and your business are all sort of growing, and your business especially is growing. But you're also starting.
This is not my fault, Karen.
Yeah,
I'm
it is.
so sorry.
That's your fault.
We're gonna fucking.
I'm going to drink the rest of it. There's like
a
there's
so
like
swallow
a
it and shut
docile.
the fuck up.
Go, Nick. I'm sorry.
Do it.
So your business is growing. You're expanding a little bit here and there, but you're also getting into more on-camera stuff. You're doing your own podcast.
Yes, I'm trying.
which will be launching soon. People can follow you at Midlife Ballers.
Because we're neither ballers or midlife. No,
You
we're
are midlife,
We're
motherfucker.
mid fucking life as
You're
it gets,
midlife.
and we ball sometimes. I
We
make a little bit
were
of
talking
money.
about his name for this, and he was like, "So what should it be?" I was like, "Well, it
Dude.
should probably deal with something with midlife, because
I'm
And he's
fucking
like,
old.
"I am not midlife," and I'm like, "You are 40. Multiply that by 2, and do you really see either of us
I'm
living
not
to
gonna
80?
live past 55.
You see either of us
still.
living to 80?" He's like, "Shit, you're right. We are midlife."
I'm
Yeah,
going
but
to
what
say
was the other-
something, I'm
what was
gonna
the
say
other
something
time?
right here that might need to be cut out by Kevin. So,
Okay.
Kevin, take note. Do you have all the sites for that already?
Yes.
You do.
Yes.
You got
Okay. We're going to have to talk after the show to make sure that you do.
Because if you don't, someone will steal it.
Someone will take it. You can't say a name of something if you don't own all the URLs.
Yeah, I bought the URL,
right,
Twitter, Instagram, Gmail, regular mail, and I can't do the YouTube yet because I don't have 500 subscribers.
Okay, cool. We'll get there. We'll figure it out.
No, you understand. And again, I love you for it. We went back and forth and on the phone with Nick because he also came up with what was the other title?
I wanted to call it A Life Half Over. And
That's good.
his partner didn't like that, but I
My
was like,
partner
"Come
was
on,
like,
dude."
"That's a little dark, man." And I was like, "Okay, how about Midlife Ballers?" And what we'll do is we'll scour LA for like people like us that are trying desperately to continue. It's time to drink and do herbal substance goodness, and then we fall asleep at 9:30. Like it's like, oh, that's not really exciting. Like. So there's a subculture out there of people like,
But it's there.
I pay my fucking taxes. I have my kid. I see her on the weekends. Like it's crazy. That's not me. I don't have any children that I know.
But
of,
if
I
you
mean,
did,
like,
you'd imagine you'd see her on the weekends.
no. But I mean, like I'm on my friend, but my buddy has not been remarried. But I did. So I am on wife quote number 2, and she's on husband number 2, and we've been together 8 years. So that's the thing though. It's like because you are. And your girlfriend is totally adorable, and I hope to God you're still
I
with
love
her.
her.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So she was on stage last year.
Yeah.
Super adorable. You need to like grab her.
No, she's
and
good.
Don't do the stuff that Kevin does to his girlfriend.
I don't.
So, but what I'm saying is like you will
Do some of
learn.
the stuff that Kevin does. To his girl.
Here's the thing that this idea that I brought up like 5 years. My wife and I have gone through an arc of where we are now. We are leaving our house. We're moving from a place we had to move for her job to go back to where we were most comfortable with family, so that we can be like together and like. More as one unit, and then she can go to work and I can go to work and we can come back together. But sometimes in relationships, your relationship partner dictates what you do without even knowing that they're dictating it. You know what I mean? So you have to be really careful. And so we finally got to the place where I said, I love you. I want to be with you, but I can't see you every day, like all the time. And you have to go see other people too. Like you have to go hang out with your friends. Our relationship cannot be the thing we do when we're not working there. And it can't just be a bridge between work and home as the drive home on the freeway. Like that can't be the thing. So then I was like, I'm going to put my foot down. It's going to be suck. I'm going to miss her. I'm going to miss my life. I'm going to miss my dogs, but I got to go hang out with my boys. And I think sometimes you get taxes, work, wife, fuck. It's 11 o'clock at night. What am I going to do now?
No, I
don't
thought it
have-
was fuck.
No,
Comma.
no, sweetheart.
No, when you're married.
No, but that's the thing
You don't
too,
need
is
that
that
anymore.
can also change if the other energy changes too. You can be more physical, because I gained a ton of weight and I was not happy. And but I'm coming out of that. And so, yes, I would like the podcast series. Yes, I would like to produce. Yes, I would like to grow my other companies like super big and just enough to where, I mean, I don't need to be rich, but if you like what you do, you're gonna make money. Like, I love working for all these other companies as a set designer. Is it on camera stuff? No, but I still love doing that. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do some podcasts, and I'm going to do we're going to throw parties in LA, and we're going to have people come. I could see fusions between all the podcasts. Well, not all of my podcast series, but some of them, because some of them would be weird to commingle all of them. But but for the most part, and then grow Kind of Funny, and I could see working for you guys, working for other people, or just we all hang out in a big fucking building and do whatever the hell we want to do. And so, yeah, I see that moving forward. I don't know if I would be like, oh, now I'm going to do, the Remnant 2. What is it? Remnant? What is Revenant?
The Revenant?
I'll do Revenant 2 with Leo. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be I'm not going into
That would
acting
be
like that.
fucking amazing if somehow you scored the sequel to The Revenant.
Like he's still
Matt Scarpino.
like he's still crawling through the snow, and I'm like, I don't know what you need. I don't know what you need, boy. I'll do my best. I'm gonna do my best.
He was dead. He was dead when I
You're
watched
gonna cut my hand off right now, Leo, or are you gonna fight for the gas leak in Porter Ranch? Because anyways. I doubt he listens to the show, but if he does,
Leo's a big fan.
Thank
Leo
you,
and
Leo.
Tom Hardy actually just started subscribing.
Thank you, Leo,
Crazy.
for fighting the good fight in Porter Ranch's gas leak. There's a huge gas leak.
I want to
out
give
there.
a shout out to your black V-neck right now.
Oh, that's all I do.
Oh,
and
it's
the button ups.
Good.
And I have a bunch of other shirts, but I chose this one.
Good. No, I like it.
Yeah.
The black V is the tradition.
Well, I mean, see, that's the thing is when you're designing all day, I have jeans, I have black shirts, I have gray shirts. That's it. I don't really explore color. Plus, when you put white on this, woo! Not until I start the cocaine diet with Nick that I can actually drop those LBs.
So, yeah, I mean, I
God,
think
it's so weird being in a fucking room talking to you guys, because I hear things and I'm like, wait, did it come from Nick or did it come from Matt?
I make jokes about it, but like my good buddy who's on my new podcast says, you make abs in the kitchen. So
abs are made in the kitchen.
I gotta stop eating.
It's very true.
Okay, go for
Greg,
it.
I love you, man.
But I just love it because
man.
so many things that you say, I'm like, oh my God. Like, I just keep looking at the camera and looking at Nick and being like, whoa, this is weird.
Well, we
like earlier, I know it's just like a weird, you guys know each other.
Well, we
You
talk a
are
lot, too, so,
exactly. But earlier, you didn't notice this, but he said 2 things. Blah, blah, blah.
I got
blah,
the
blah,
2 things
blah.
from him.
And I'm like, oh my God. That is the most,
Greg, you can shut the door. We don't need to listen to you pee.
I mean, it's like backdraft in there right now. He's
Jesus
like,
Christ.
it's like the scene where Kurt Russell turns on the fire hose.
if you go right now to youtube.com/Tim Gettys.
Yeah, Tim Gettys.
I think that's what it is. /Tim Gettys. There's old videos I did before Kind of Funny, and one of them is the video that me and Alfredo made for your bachelor party.
That's awesome.
And it's us, me and Alfredo dressed as Nick, how Nick used to dress and act like Nick used to act, which is similar to how you are now.
Still the same thing. I still have that shirt. I bought it again.
Good. But it was awesome because Nick's quote used to be, Nick has 2 lines. He has a scotch. A scotch. This is a scotch to the left, or 2 things.
Yeah.
And whenever Nick talks to you, and I'm sure you guys all understand this because you watch the podcast, but Nick will go 2 things without having either of those things in his mind.
Yeah.
So he'll say it before he even knows what those 2 things are,
Yeah.
and then he'll let you know. And you just did that.
generally-
Well, but I don't
thing
do
number-
that because I just started that though. I mean, there was a moment where I was thinking I
know that sound.
I would be working, and I taught for 5 years. That's why I can do podcasting now, because I'm not in an educational facility anymore. But I taught at a couple of junior colleges, so you kind of to lecture for 2 hours on set design and make it good and fun and interesting. I kind of do look at this, like podcasting is kind of like that. So I would have those things, but he doesn't.
Here we go.
It's Greg.
What's up, everybody? Welcome. Hey, man, how are you, man? What's going on, brother? I'm so sad. Nick told me last night that you were not going to be here, and I was like, it better be a smoking hot chick, and he's like, oh, it is, and I'm like, okay, I'll shut up then. But I brought you, I brought you whiskey, and we drank it all. I'm sorry, I'll buy more.
Show him it.
We can't hear him on the
Oh yeah, you can't hear him.
How can you not hear him?
because there's a gate and it's not passing that.
Oh well, I love him. It doesn't matter. Here, you know, I put him over there so I can just look at him. This is Colin, everybody. He knows politics and history. He's really smart. Can you see him? Dude, you look so good right now in that jacket.
Thank
Oh my God! When do you get back?
Sunday.
Okay, are you stretching and drinking water?
Yeah, I got my water.
And you're stretching? Good. Every day. Eat a lot of fruit in between sessions. Yeah. A lot of vitamins. You can get one of those oxygen masks.
Wait, we're getting into. You're gonna have to cut this territory.
Yeah, does he know he's on?
It's fine.
Does he know he's on
Does
camera?
Colin, who's seeing it through FaceTime with all the microphones and the camera, know he's on?
I'm an asshole then.
Hey, guess what, Colin? Good news. Kevin's still an idiot.
I believe it.
All right, we'll see you later. Love you.
Was it because the mic was
Thanks,
muted?
brother.
Yep.
So, just FYI, your mic was muted the entire time. That's why we couldn't hear Colin.
So,
You're going to cut it out, I know.
I'm gonna cut him out because I'm Kevin.
So anyway, we're
Wait,
gonna,
is
we're
his
gonna be
mic-
in a good place.
Is his mic or muted now?
Is it unmuted now?
To
Ladies
be
and gentlemen,
fair, that was it. All right.
this topic was brought to you by Squarespace. Yes. Squarespace. We used it. Nick, when we started and we knew nothing, we had no time. We used Squarespace, didn't we?
You did. It saved our lives.
Building a website can be tough. And even if you do know your way around coding, creating something that looks good and works well is a time-consuming affair. Whether it's for a business site, a portfolio, a restaurant, or whatever else, in this day and age, you probably need one anyway. Sites look professionally designed regardless of skill level, no coding required. The tools are intuitive and easy to use, and you get a free domain if you sign up for a year. You like this one so far? You like this?
Yeah.
I use Squarespace.
We're talking to your mic, but now he's got a legit point.
Is it muted? Can you check?
Now it's muted. Now it's muted.
I believe in Squarespace.
Well, lucky for us, Squarespace makes it easy to build a beautiful website without breaking a sweat. Start your free trial today at squarespace.com. When you decide to sign up for Squarespace, make sure you use the offer code KINDAFUNNY to get 10% off your first purchase. Squarespace, you should. That's their new tagline.
Build it beautiful.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
don't say the old
That was the old
tagline.
one. That was the old one.
They have a new one. Squarespace, you should. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the GameOverGreggy. We drank an entire bottle of
We
whiskey.
did. That's impressive.
This has been the GameOverGreggy show. Thank you for joining us. Matt, thank you for joining us. Everybody follow him.
Guys, super excited. Thank you so much.
We can't wait for your podcast. We love you on Twitter.
I will tweet some goodness. And
Will you
I
tweet
let-
more? Because you don't tweet enough.
Yeah.
You know what it
At
is? I
Scarpino
will.
Man.
I will
At
now.
Scarpino
I will
Man, that's how you
now,
follow him.
and I promise I will get out there into the world.
Thank you. If you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, each and every week, 4, sometimes 5 best friends gather on this table, each bringing a random topic of discussion for your amusement. If you like that, head over to patreon.com/kindafunny, where you can get each and every episode early, along with exclusive episodes like the one they may or may not record right now.
Probably not going to regret
Not
that.
going to do that, apparently, because everything sucks now.
Figure it out.
We will, but I was excited for that episode. But this episode kind of was that
It
episode.
was that episode.
No, but
yeah.
it's good. No. That episode will happen.
Because
It might
he's
not
not
be
going
around.
anywhere. He's still around forever.
I'm
Yeah,
here
we've
for
already
10
told
days.
people it's going to happen. It has
Yeah.
to
Too
happen.
late. You're locked
We're
into it
good.
now.
Oh, we can figure it out. I'm just saying, probably not happen today, but
Oh,
we
fine. I don't
maybe
care as
do
long
it
as it gets
tomorrow or
done.
Sunday or whatever.
Oh, sure. Okay. Don't worry about it then. If you have no bucks to toss us to get exclusive stuff, no big deal. Head over to youtube.com/kindafunny, where we put up every episode day by day, topic by topic, until we post the entire thing for free as an MP3 and video on Friday. Until next time, this has been a pleasure. You are a gem. Come back more.
I'm a diamond in the rough. I will. No, I will, because I have other jobs coming down the
Oh,
pipeline.
good. Well, I forgot you're so successful. You're here all the time.
It's not that good, but I'm excited about some of them. So
Okay.
I'll come back.
Thank
I
you.
love this place.
Until next time, it's been our pleasure to serve you.